Good morning friends. Today start our next video of Economics Mind by Manashwi sir, and today is our topic of sales and marketing. We discuss what is the meaning of sales and marketing in this topic, and further we can move on differentiate between sales and marketing. So as we know what is the sales in a general terms or a normal terms, sales receipts have a when a person sells some goods from another person. In a general terms, sales means exchange of goods and services from one person to another person. It means they are the two-person contact, one is seller and second is buyer. Okay, but in a business terms we have a wider sense. So discuss in this video what is the actual meaning of sales and marketing. So start our video and hope so you can understood what is the actual meaning of sales and marketing. So what is the actual meaning of sales? Refers to the exchange of goods and services in return for the money. It means that this is the exchange from one person to another. As a general sense, goods means tangible assets which we can see or touch, like marker. This is a white color marker we have seen and also touched. And further, services is the intangible assets which we can't see or touch. Look like some services, I give you the example. Look like when I have some risk on a trading, so we conclude the insurance, the risk happening, the insurance will be reduced and remove the risk. Second, when the facing financing problem, we have services of banking as so on. So that is our services in return for the money. As we know that we do not have a barter society economy, now we have a money economy. However, in a money economy we have a two person, one is a seller and one is a buyer. Seller sells the goods and services to the buyer, and in return buyer give to the money to the seller. Okay, hope so get it. Now further we can proceed. As we know, it is a process to transfer goods from manufacturer to the distributor. Who is the manufacturer? Who produce the goods? Then they will distribute the goods. Distributor, wholesaler person which purchase manufacture to the goods bulk or a huge quantity. Okay, so wholesaler sell again the same product to the retailers in the form of retailers. As you have seen in nearby your market, the many of the retailers which sell the product, and finally retailer sells the product to the consumer, and a final consumer, those who can consume the goods. Look like I am a person and Ambani has produced some manufacturing goods, so they can distribute some wholesaler to retailer, then finally I am purchasing that and consuming that. Look like this shirt is I am a consumer consuming, and wearing this shirt is a consumer which have finally consumed it or further invested. When I purchase a car, it's also consumption of goods, but it is also a investment. So hope so you can be clear what is a sales. What is the primary objective of sales? To increase revenue. The main purpose or main aim of sales to increase revenue, to avoid qualitative. It's always consider quantitative or number of terms. As we give an example, like in a Diwali, when a person and a manufacturer, they produce goods in a bulk of quantity, sell the wholesaler, as we have seen, manufacturer to the wholesaler, wholesaler to the retailer, retailer to the agent, and finally consume. In Diwali, manufacturer produce huge quantity and sell to the wholesaler, wholesaler sell to the retailer, and here main concern is the quantity, not the quality. But in the example of a Diwali, because at that time the huge quantity will be sold. Okay, hope so now you get it what is the actual meaning of a sale. So we further move on, what is a marketing? As we know or heard, marketing word in nearby, my father, siblings, mother, so on, cousins. What is the mean of marketing? I'm a marketing person, I'm there. What marketing is actually mean, or what is the company marketing? So we can discuss here what is a marketing. Marketing is a process. Look like you have a make a tea. So there are certain steps. First one, utensils, then take a water, then tea pieces, etc., milk, etc. Same like that, marketing have some certain steps. Which one? First one is a research. First one is a market research. As we know, company have their own marketing team and they have a marketing research. First one, aim of company is marketing research. In some locality or area, what their customer actually needed. So first working step in marketing is a research. To do that, the marketing team or the marketing research. Second one, analyzing customer requirement. Why this marketing research? To analyze what the customer requirement. As we given us some example, we have a marketing of a Surf Excel product, but in a slum area, their Surf Excel product of a 1 kg, 5 kg or 10 kg is not appropriate because it is a slum area and there is a live people like a middle class or some lower class. But rather than that, Surf Excel, same company at the high society area or DDA flats area, there it will be appropriate. So that is a marketing research in which terms their market will be captured. So first of all, analyzing the customer requirements. Second, according to which company manufacture a product as per the demand of customer. In a slum area, they have a 2 rupees Surf Excel pouch, but in a high class area, they have 5 to 10 kg pouch. So both have a different demand. So market accepted their demand and according to that, according to that, company manufacture their product. Further move on to satisfy their, what is the main motive here marketing? Company manufacture that product which satisfy the need of customer or consumer. As we can say that high class people or the low class people, they both have a same product but they have a different choices. And the marketing team regularly, as we can say that marketing research, the marketing team regularly or day by day do market research. They go to the market, meet the customer, some kind of survey, some kinds of question put on that why our product is best and why is our product are not best. So examine like some likes and dislikes, by which liking and disliking they can change their product according to the customer demand. I have just example of a Maggi. In last few years, I have heard that or seen that Maggi have a cup Maggi. Why cup Maggi? Because Maggi, all of us, we have liked that or like it much more. But liking is when I am traveling, I can't take it Maggi or eat it. But Maggi have some person dislike. So Maggi manufacturer concern with the consumer and they produce cup Maggi. You can put it boiled water and in 2 minutes you can shake it and your Maggi will be prepared. No gas, no electricity, no etc. things will be needed and your Maggi will be prepared in 2 minutes. So like and dislike is a part of customer need. As we seen, the market trend in a fashion or the garment will be changed very soon. So according to that, the company or the manufacturer, they will be working on it, what is the liking and disliking of a consumer. In other words, or we can say in other words, marketing is all the discovering human needs. Which human needs? Consumer needs. What consumer wants and satisfying them, not just need. You can find out the need and not satisfy them. You can also satisfy the consumer need to the desired product or appropriate product which consumer can discuss with you further or later. And the result, sufficient income. Most relevant point is a price mechanism which is in budget of consumer. If it is out of budget of consumer want it or get it. So hope so clear your topic sales and marketing. Now we can move on some kind of differences between sales and marketing. Hope so you understand well, and in the further topic sales and marketing you can also understood actual meaning of sales and marketing. So continue with the sales and marketing difference. So now last topic is differentiate between sales and marketing. So discuss it and finish the topic. What is the sales and marketing? As we have seen discussed in the last video or the last topic. Now move on, differentiate between sales and marketing. What is the meaning of sales? As we have discussed in the last topic, main aim to pursued someone to buy. It means that the person has pursued or forced to someone like a buy it. You have to purchase it. Maybe the cost is like a decreasing, or maybe the product is not available in the market, and so on. The reason for this, but the main reason is pursued, which means the force to the buyer as much as can. And the other one is marketing. The main aim is to ensure, it is a surety to meet the customer need. What the customer needed, actual the customer get it or not. Just like example, a kid have a 10 to 12 years old, they have a gaming phone, so they make sure the RAM of 6 GB or 8 GB, so it is a better for them, so it is the most considerable. So the customer satisfaction is needed, not pursued them or not force them in a marketing. Further focus on one-to-one transaction. Here the sales focus on one-to-one transaction. One-to-one transaction means they have so many huge customers, so have a one-to-one transaction, and bulk they have a purchase and sell on it. Further marketing on to one-to-many transaction. One person has many transactions, they have a customer need, market research, analyzing the satisfying the customer, so on discuss in there. So marketing have a wider concept as compared to the sales. We can discuss further. Make a push, they have a make a push, not a push like that, they have push, you can buy it, there's a limited offer, or they have a limited stock, etc. They can that. Further marketing pulls people, they get the best product. Look like a example, today we have a match of India versus Pakistan. The why people watching it, because there is sentiments, and one player like a Virat Kohli, they pulls to watch the cricket. In the crease of a Virat Kohli pulls people to watch the India versus Pakistan match. So that pulls people when the product is a need of the customer satisfied or customer satisfaction. According to approaching the client first, they are approaching the client to start the conversation from this and that, and the why we are best and what are the selling and something like that. And further marketing attracting the customer towards the product. They ensure that the customer need will be fulfilled. If the customer need will be fulfilled, the customer already come to your door. So obviously their marketing main aim is to satisfy the customer need. Look like I get example of a Tata company. They make sure their customer will be best get it. Okay, so here is the example of marketing. In a short term, we can say that in a short term or a one time you can sell someone or purchase someone, but not further they can meet each other at the same place or etc. But in a marketing long term, you have on the same place, on the same area, so you can buying, selling, or might be some errors or mistaken, you can exchange the products and give it to the others or make it back your money. Further after sales service is not an interaction. There only sales after sales service not given in the sales criteria. Why? Because their main aim is to only increase their revenue or increase their sale, but not in the marketing relationship after sales too. We have some cost after 1 year. You have a purchase your Honda car, okay, as you satisfied or not? Yes, I am very satisfied. So what type of changes you have to discuss with me? Now all is okay. So this is a marketing. After a sales means that you have the relationship over, but still the company is getting touch in with you. So your customer will be mandatory, or by business we can say that customer is the king of the market. So hope so now you get it, your both our topics, sales and marketing, and differentiate between sales and marketing.